I know. You see, somehow the world will change.
Yes,
It's be so
every time.
wonderful. Live life, breathe. I know the whole song.
Oh dear, here we go.
Oh.
Hello, stream.
Hello,
Risk
stream.
is here.
Risk!
Hello, Risk. Hello.
It's been so long since last I've seen my son. It's Salt. Lost to this monster.
Salt.
Hello, Ghostfire. Hi, Poison. Hi, Sadix. How you guys doing, huh, Beanie?
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Welcome to session 2.
Session 2.
Session 2.
No?
No.
Oh. That's a tick. I thought you said no to
Session
something.
that is not 1, not 3, but 2.
The infamous, yes, indeed. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our second session of Rise of the Fatewoven.
Oh, you're right. Is there supposed to be music, by the way?
Oh. Yeah, there is music.
Yes.
Oh, I have to have to rejoin.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello. Do we have any announcements? I don't think we have any announcements other than
we're playing D&D.
we're playing D&D.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
obviously
announcement.
We're sponsored.
We're sponsored,
know.
yeah, by Dubby.
We're
Exclamation
sponsored
mark
by
Dubby in chat.
Sponsored by
DB1.
your mom. Ew.
Dubbies in chat.
Hey. Yeah,
so
that's
you
it.
can hit that exclamation mark. Dubby.
Can I do that? Exclamation mark Dubby.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm Dubby.
The one.
Anyways, let's get right into the
Dubby
game.
dick.
Yeah,
Oh.
Alright, remember chat, we're playing D&D. During D&D, we might not be looking at chat here and there. Talk amongst yourself. You can see both chats at the right now. So have fun talking to each other.
Also, we will have chat like occasionally pulled up, so it is very likely we are reading your chat. We love seeing you talking and discussing and engaging with the community and us, even if we do not respond very often. Unless you say something really funny, and then I might derail the game just to laugh at it. But
Yay!
I'm ignoring all of you.
including the people in the game.
No. Only the chat.
So, when we last left off, our intrepid group of adventurers met up to go on a quest at the request of Lord Callion of the of Aurelion's Wake, of the Kyrassian Reach, a nobleman. They met up with him to travel to his family abode, his ancestral home, and to bring an artifact from the distant land of Albion back to its proper resting place. The party traveling with him were attacked a few times.
Yep.
The first time by some animal, which they dealt with quite easily, and the second time by some skeletons, of which 2 of them had rifles.
Can you really classify harpies as animals, though?
They kind of are, yes.
I mean, kind of. They're monstrosities, I suppose.
Yes.
But yes, this is a D&D stream. So,
It is?
the only question I'm answering. Somebody asked, is this a D&D stream? Which I think is
Surprise,
a
it's D&D.
very
I
good question.
don't know, actually. It might be
Not
Pathfinder.
sure.
No, this is Star Wars: Edge of the Empire.
Yeah,
It's Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. We're not making fun of you. To be clear.
No.
I'm making fun of you.
No, but at the beginning of this fight, Somnus took a shot to the heart.
And they were to blame.
Yeah, they were to blame. And they
They
died.
gave love a bad name.
instantaneously they were dead. One shot, one kill. Their patron, the
One
Shadow
shot, one
Cat,
opportunity.
gave them another chance at life for a heavy price. Our party then retrieved each a moon gold weapon from a meteorite that had landed nearby their camp here in the tower. Now they continue moving forward, trying to get to the manor of Lord Callion. And that is where we are picking up
Woo.
today.
I know that
There.
one.
As
Spooky.
I have
What
one.
is in the sky?
That's
Huh?
normal.
that's the
That
sun.
is-
That's the sun. That's
how it
normal.
always looks
That's
like.
Why
the
is it-
black
yeah.
hole sun.
Why is it so black?
Can you rephrase that, perhaps?
What?
That's how it is. It's a black hole.
It is how it has
Okay,
always
it's a black
been.
hole.
The sun is a black hole. Yeah, the sun is a deadly
Okay.
laser.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Go outside right now and look up. The sun is a black hole. It's a deadly laser. Really.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
In real life. No.
It's all right. We only explained it at the start of, the first session last
Yeah,
week.
Yeah.
So.
That's fine.
But no, you're paying attention.
We continue here on the 5th of Sundawn.
It's the fifth, yes.
We continue marching through the woods alongside Lord Callion
Mhm.
until we spot this fine morning the hill upon which his manor sits. Less of a hill, more of a jagged cliff.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we approach,
Huh.
we get to the front door.
We're here.
This older...
The
Not a
gang's
door!
all here.
We'll never get inside. He walks up,
I can't open the door.
unlocks the door,
How did you do that? Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
turns
Ah,
towards the rest of you. Well, come on in. I'll fetch you something to eat. Perhaps
Would be
something to
nice.
drink.
generous. Thank you.
Of course, of course. It was
Open
open your door.
Open your door.
Open your door.
Open your.
Yes.
As
Please,
I-
please, come inside. Sit down. Sit down. Lay your
DM.
weary bones to rest. Yes.
As I am looking around the room, do I recognize these statues before I leave?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
I'm gonna be. I'm
Anything
gonna
of
be
interest?
Edit
Like
table?
any.
myself the whole time.
He heads
I
off
noticed.
into a side room, letting you all take a moment to sit down and
Understood.
relax.
All right.
We should go shut the front door at least.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, last one in does that, I guess.
Yeah.
that
I'll
would be
do
my
that.
fault then. Sorry.
There we go.
Can I?
Yeah.
None of us were born in the barn, correct?
Can I have my 1 HP back? Or
No.
am I gonna stay at 11?
Do you wanna spend your hit die for that 1 HP?
No.
Oh, then no, you can't.
Okay.
After a few moments,
Well,
he returns, bringing with him some sandwiches,
oh,
some water, perhaps a little bit of wine. As he comes in and just goes, "Oh,
Lovely.
guys." No, no, the drink wine. He heads around the table, giving each of you something. As he goes by Planos, he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Do you eat?"
No. May give sandwich to other friend.
All right. He hands each of you food and drink.
Hope we're friends at this point.
Sitting down,
Or colleagues, at least.
well,
Colleagues at best.
It's a bit unfamiliar, but okay.
We've only been helping the same person, and we don't really know each other.
We all have similarly aligned goals at the moment.
whether you're friends now or not, I don't think particularly matters. The gods has decided that you'll be friends in the end. You better
Well,
get
we're
used to
cursed.
each other. I don't think there is any escaping this little group.
I mean, I technically could just walk away.
Oh no,
Not.
you can try,
Okay.
No.
but you won't get very far. I assure you.
Okay.
That's not how these prophecies work. For one reason or another, you've been chosen, and only death will get you out of what is to come. And you will not like what death brings. He goes, yes, Somnus, you did die. That is rather unfortunate. Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah,
I
it wouldn't
really
be
hope it doesn't happen
great.
again.
Fate typically only gives you one real freebie. Well, I have a mission for you.
Okay.
Or rather, I collected a mission before we left. And I think it might be useful for you to take it.
Thank you.
Sure.
One job ends, another begins.
Always. Back in Aurelion's wake.
Hmm.
Tell me, are any of you aware of the factions? The people working behind the scenes to keep the city moving?
No.
I wouldn't believe you were. Let me tell you. There are several groups of interest. The one of whom I have collected a quest from is known as the 13th Legion, of the Arena of the 13th Hour.
Okay.
They are fighters, warriors, feats of strength, tests of courage. You know the lot. The Argent Hunt is a group of monster hunters. They keep the city safe by striking before things show up. The Speakery is a group of common folk looking to do the city well. They might be decent allies if you go looking for them. And the Athenarium is where you will find any information you might need. But there are not only forces of good. Almost forgot. The Concordium, the church. I'm assuming you know them. But
Yeah.
there are not only forces of good within the city. The Masquerade of Knives, otherwise known as the Mask, is a group of thieves. They operate in the shadows, and sometimes they help the city by taking out some rather, let's just say, not good individuals.
Right.
The Hollow Choir, I've only heard of them once. A whisper beckoning me into the sewers, and I declined. But I've heard of others who have heard their call. I would avoid them at all costs. They seem like a bunch of nutcases.
Understandable.
Good to know.
And I have heard rumor that there is a secret group of noblemen known as the Velvet Accord. If you go to deal with them, be careful. They have money and power.
Yeah.
Now, I can't guarantee, nor do I know that you as a group will want to find yourself on the good side of the law. And I also cannot guarantee that those own people on the good side of the law are necessarily good people.
Mm.
But hopefully you will find yourself on the right side of history.
Mm.
So, your quest. There is a man. He runs the guild hall. You'll find it just outside of Aurelion's wake. He goes by the name of Telemann the Untiring. You will find him in the guild hall, I presume. Go to him. He has a problem that needs to be handled. From what I understand, it could potentially have dark implications.
Very well then.
I'm losing everything.
In the moment of waiting to make sure that technical difficulties are resolved, I will tell the rest of you that after this quest, our little sessions are going to open up a little bit. These factions are the various people around the city that you can choose to ally with or anger. Each of them have their own relationship status with each other. Helping one might anger another. Helping one might make another slightly impressed with you.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, we are hopefully creating a name for ourselves. As knowledge of one's deeds is power.
Yes.
So hopefully, we will find a group or two that align with our party goals.
Indeed.
Of course, once you have discussed such a thing.
Yes.
Sitting at the edge of the table, Callian looks to each of you and just goes, "Do you have any questions?"
Is this Telemann the Untiring a trustworthy gentleman?
I believe so. He's the head of the 13th Legion, so I would be surprised if he turned out to be a bastard.
All right.
I so doubt what did we talk about?
I have a direction for you to go in to grow your title, your name, and your fame.
Dreamwalker.
That is important for people like you.
Alright. Well,
You are always welcome at my home.
Thank you.
I wish you an uneventful journey back.
hope so. But
Yeah.
You may
You did
rest
something.
if you want to rest. Take your time. Or you may head back the way you came. Aurelion's wake is waiting.
Do people want to take a day, or want to go back now?
It's
I'd
going
rather
to
just
take
go back.
us. Yeah, it's going to take us like 3 days to get back, so I'd prefer getting a start on things.
Okay, then.
It only took us slightly over 1 to get here.
It took us
Took
3
us
days
3.
of travel.
Oh,
We
great.
just barely, we got here pretty early on the 3rd day because we were keeping a
Oh.
fast pace. So we cut our time in half.
Mm-hmm.
So, we actually arrived in Aurelion's wake and on the...
8th,
I'm just trying
if
to...
we
Yeah.
hurry up.
Yeah, if we
Really on the
hurry-
morning of the 9th.
Yeah,
We could
early
get there if we go really quick on the night of the 8th.
Mm.
If we walk leisurely 4 days.
because we left Aurelion's wake like the late afternoon of the 2nd.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, it's the 5th. Yes, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
I was confused about the time scale. That was all.
Well, finish up whatever you're drinking and eating, and let's get to the road.
All right.
I imagine Platos just goes. And for everybody else at home, I mimed putting a hand of nothing up to their mask and then just walking away. Perfect. We finish eating.
Yeah.
Get
This
up,
one is
gather
always
our
ready.
things. And if there is nothing we would like to discuss or speak of along the road,
No.
how do these
You did die.
2 days go?
What?
Did anything happen when you died and you've
Yeah.
risen?
Nothing happened.
Sure.
Nothing.
You don't just die and resurrect.
I did, apparently.
Yes. That's not normal.
Something resurrected you.
What
Perfect.
happened?
We'll have this nice conversation here at camp.
Yay, camp.
Yippee king.
Can't buy yourself.
We settle down at the end of the first night.
I don't know if it's picking up on again.
I don't know. It's big.
Who else brought tents? Why is there 3 of them here?
I brought a tent.
Okay.
I had a tent.
Yeah.
He
After
gave
last
us another
night.
tent.
You don't need tents.
I do not need a tent.
Yeah, it's his
You just-
tent.
Yes.
He's not
You
traveling
just
anymore. He doesn't need it.
tented.
He's at his house now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's home.
he doesn't need it.
Wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to find out something from him? I don't remember anymore now.
Kind of. He said he would set you on the right path to find the answers you seek.
Technically, you are.
That's what
And he did. Yep. He didn't tell you shit. But he told you that you would find out if you followed the path he set you on.
Yeah.
Wait,
The past.
so we did something for him,
Oblivions.
but he didn't give us anything. He scammed us! I'm joking.
He prepared you and along the road trained you slightly in the ways of combat and working as a team. Which
No,
we
yeah,
kind of
that's-
skipped over because we as players know mostly how to do that. We don't need an old
Alright.
dude to
Yeah.
actually tell us as
I
players.
understand.
But as
It's like-
characters...
It's like the tutorial in Pokemon. Yes, I know how to catch
Yeah,
a
it's like a
Pokemon.
tutorial, yeah.
Yeah.
We just. Ooh.
I don't know.
Throw a Pokeball at that Pokemon's face. Yeah.
Make sure you punch it first so it's weaker.
yes. Shiv it.
If
Steal
you
all of
throw
its
it,
money.
if you throw it underhand, oh my god, is that a shiny? Overhand throw, it dies immediately. Yeah.
Just
But no, you are
fastball
trained.
that shit.
Yep.
Tonight, at camp,
Anyway,
you all come to rest. We could take campcraft activities. I don't particularly see a reason, given that we haven't really done anything since our last one.
No.
I wish
But if we
Gather
would
wood.
like to discuss Somnus's death, please feel free.
I would like to gather wood.
What do you know?
For shaft.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, for arrow shafts.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot
Absolutely.
that Soundlords and all
Yeah.
that stuff is still a thing. Hold
Sound
on.
alerts are
fun.
fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, it's only on my end anyway.
Exactly.
Mm.
I will hear it.
absolutely. No, you will find 3 common branch.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm.
Thank
Common
you.
branches.
Kraken branches. Discuss, go, talk, role
So-
play.
Good.
As I said
Awesome.
before, at the dinner table, and then we got immediately teleported to this camp for some reason.
That is not what happened. We were
I
already
mean, we
here.
walked. What do you mean?
Asa
teleport?
has a leather-bound journal out with a quill pen. Is like, yes, please describe in detail your experiences in the afterlife.
How was it?
I don't know exactly that.
What, do you think it was a dream or something?
When is it in dream?
Right, I'm asking the wrong person for this.
Mm.
Hmm.
You're very unhelpful for my research.
Yes, getting shot in the chest typically induces a dream state.
Sorry? What's wrong?
For now, everyone's camera's gone for me, so I don't know if people.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
mean, we can hear and see you.
Yeah.
Everything's working just fine on our end.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's...
That
well,
happens
you
in
did.
these kinds of streams.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, alright. I just lay down in the grass and ignore you guys' questions.
So you're
Perfect.
gonna lay in the grass with
Wow.
all the...
I lay in the tent.
I like to imagine Somnus.
With all the bugs.
You're like you're gonna lay in the grass with all the, and Somnus just immediately turns, just like
Jumps up and runs through the tent.
That's
yeah,
my
like dives
favorite.
into the tent. Like. Perfect.
There is Somnus's hand symbol was one thing and then changed into something
It
else.
was
Can
an
I
owl with moons for eyes.
I
Now-
religion check that junk, please, DM? Because
I
he's
believe you
being
already tried.
completely unhelpful. I don't remember trying.
You didn't.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
Thank you.
You know
Alright.
nothing, Jon Snow. You ain't
Starting the
known.
night off
Yeah.
strong.
You look at it and you're just like, well,
Fucking yeah.
that's weird.
Damn it.
Um,
Okay.
I'm back with sticks.
I would like
Oh,
to...
excellent.
I think I was
These are my
gonna
sticks now.
put the moon gold short sword and put it on her left
On the
And?
symbol?
on the symbol, just to see if anything happens
You touch the moon gold to
with
the symbol.
The symbol. To the symbol.
Yeah. The moon gold weapon and becomes almost like a full sleeve of metal.
Hmm.
Well, that is interesting.
Can you summon it back?
I try to like grab.
You
this.
just kind of go, and you watch as the metal flings forward off your fingertips and forms into the blade.
Fascinating.
That's handy.
We can hide
A
a
useful
weapon.
storage solution.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing with my staff.
Yeah. Up the arm, the left arm, and then as you kind of flick it back out, the staff reforms at your fingertips.
Nice.
So that's interesting.
Certainly
I'm
something.
starting to believe the old man a little bit more, and can tell you that.
You didn't believe him?
Nope.
Huh.
Oh,
Wow.
the dream.
I still don't really believe any of this.
Neither me.
Neither.
What do you think?
Wow.
Fucking love you.
I like to imagine from the tent, you just hear that. Like the zip up tent. It was all a dream! Like,
I guess I'm coming from a place with a lot more experience in the divine dealings, but you're all entitled to your own opinions, I suppose.
Not saying anything is wrong.
I mean,
No,
clearly,
it's not wrong.
Look, I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't believe it. Like,
There is a
why?
difference between belief and.
How is
I'm
that?
not sure of.
Let's switch the topic of from me away. But how do you not believe?
Wow. Really putting me on there, huh?
like
Look.
I literally met a god 3 days ago. Like,
I didn't.
Well, I forgot to church, so that explains it to me.
Right. I have been brought up by soldiers, and
Yeah, but don't they? I think it depends on the soldier.
exactly. But me being chosen for,
Apparently so.
and you not,
Yeah, I guess to be honest.
you've been more daydreaming than anything.
Oh, I think
And that's fine.
getting shot. I daydreaming.
Yeah, if you've been shot, you've been
That-
daydreaming. You've
that-
died, you've
okay.
resurrected, and now you're still here.
Just like a nap.
I got shot, I started night dreaming.
And a rock fell from the sky, and now we
They
have
do
this
that.
strange metal from.
Yes.
indeed.
As I said,
Symbols.
I'm slowly starting to believe it a bit more.
Well, it was clearly the child of one of the fates, so
Don't you want it?
I still don't particularly believe that part.
The old guy was a child of one of the fates.
Okay.
I forgot about him.
You forgot about the person that.
He's the
Plus,
whole
we
reason we
just
came
left.
out here, Sumner. You know,
Somnus, are you okay?
we're gonna be at the end of the campaign, and there is going to
Sumnus
be
is still
an
gonna have
ancient god.
no idea.
There's gonna be an ancient god in front of us. We're gonna be level like 16 or something, and we're gonna kill the god. And Somnus, everybody's gonna be like, "It's over," and Somnus is gonna be like, "What's over?" It's like the threat to the world, and Somnus is gonna be like,
Oh, that was just a dream.
"Oh, I'm sorry. Were we not just asked to kill this dude like we always are?" It's gonna be like, "No, Somnus, that was the world-destroying god of the olden times." And Somnus is just like, "I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What is happening?" Very excited.
Love
I'm-
to see that.
I'm
Something
worried.
like that is probably going to happen.
Most likely.
Okay.
But we shall
I'm
see.
hardly
Right.
worried for the mental state of our compatriot, but it's fine. I'm sure everything will work out.
I've lived some over 20 years like this, so I'll live longer.
I'm a doctor,
Yes.
not a therapist, so this is outside of my realm of expertise, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Is that live or lived?
What?
Because I have lived and died, but I came back. Is that live or lived?
You've lived alive, and I have resurrected, and now you're living again.
Yeah, but
Don't you see?
Does that
Don't you
mean
feel like a
birthday
night
is now?
person?
So am I a baby now?
Wait, no.
No, that's
No.
not.
You're still the same person.
Uh,
I hope.
Just look down at myself.
I restored your body to a state at which your soul could inhabit it again, so you could live.
You're like halfway through
Basically, as
saying
if
that,
you
and then
were-
you recall that when they came back, they still had a hole in their chest.
Yes, that part. Asa does not acknowledge that part as because it is medically makes no sense. So we just ignore that part.
Sleep. Good night.
Good night. Yeah. Okay.
I just took off my whiskers.
Elves don't sleep though. So what is he actually doing?
I
I mean,
can
elves
still hear
can
you.
sleep.
Perhaps.
You just don't need to sleep as an elf, but you can.
Confused.
Well, I guess that's it for the night.
I suppose so.
I will just pop into my mask and lean against the bench.
Blaze, don't you want to be in a...
I'm doing
And-
my doing my bedroll in a tree thing again.
Perfect. Each of you in your own tent, or
Blaze just out there.
leaning against a log, or in a tree. You all take your rest. The following morning, we continue along our path towards
Or walking.
Aurelion's Wake, and if nothing of event happens between the party, at your discretion,
I think so.
then how fast are we moving? We trying to move very quickly, or just decently quick?
I would say an average amount.
Yeah.
A steady pace.
Yeah.
Steady pace. Yeah.
I'm
All
not
right.
rushing.
Then
I don't
it
even know where
is
we are.
wonderful. 3 solid
even know where
days
we
of
are.
travel. The dawn of the 10th
The dawn.
comes. The sundawn of the 10th. On the 10th of sundawn. Comes and
Okay.
goes. And you make your way a few extra hours across the sprawling hills and wilderness. Sorry. Until you find yourselves at the edge of Aurelion's Wake.
Oh, nice.
Ahead of you, you see a river winding its way. And all the way in the distance, you see assuming you can see that.
Large
Pretty.
fortification.
It's house about.
The Guild Hall
Ribbos.
of the 13th Legion.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. 'Twas a rainy
yes,
night.
yes, Omnis. A rainbow.
What did you?
Yes.
Oh yes, double rainbow.
We get there just before 1.
Ah.
And here you are.
Being
Welcome to the Guild Hall.
Hello.
checking this board.
Oh, yes, I will also check this board real quick with
It
edges.
appears to be a bounty board. Many
What's the
of the
board like?
bounties has not been claimed in a very long time.
Some of these are months old.
Yes.
Oh, then I guess they
I
don't
will
need
be
us.
the one to open the main door.
Alright.
Well, yeah, Platos, you like reach for the doorknob on habit. Your hand clasps around it and then goes through it,
I'll open it.
and you just kind
while
of
it tries.
you look at it and you just kind of enforce your like ghostly poltergeist powers, and the handle on its own just goes.
How far away can you open doors, Planos?
30 feet.
About 30 feet.
10 feet.
You just forgot, as you were reaching for the door, that you don't have to physically do it.
It happens every now and again.
My head.
Stepping in, a nice little stone walkway up to the front porch. Around the corner, you can see what looks to be a little garden.
Yeah. Like a outside workshop and some stables off to the right.
Absolutely.
Seem to have pretty good setup here.
No, they are a guild.
Wrong homestead.
It's true.
Alright.
You can hear the sound of clinking plates and rowdy conversation.
Oh,
Well.
Hello.
oh
Hi.
boy.
Inside, sitting around the table, is quite a number of muscular individuals.
Oh my god.
You see a few humans, an elf, a bugbear, a Goliath, a ghost?
Huh.
Each of them are
Look,
getting ripping apart like whole chickens and, you know, like digging into sounds instead of just eating, devouring, including the ghost, who is grabbing stuff and he's kind of like levitating it towards them and like just kind of going.
Asa's making so many judgments. Okay. Excuse us. Sorry to interrupt your lunch.
Yeah. Looking up, the Goliath warrior nearby just goes, "Yeah, what do you want?"
We were looking for Telemann the Untiring.
Oh,
Lord
Telemann!
Aurelion.
And he
Said
points,
you had a
and
job
down
for us.
at the end of the table, you see this glorious, beautiful man.
Oh wow, he's all in gold.
The crown, the really cool haircut. He's got the mustache. He looks fucking awesome. He's sitting there, big, muscular, sexy as shit. And he looks at you from across the table.
No, it's fine.
Here. That would be me.
Lord Callian said you would have a job for us. Or had something that needed to be done. We are here to assist.
So you're the ones. He stands very clearly like 6'4", this guy. That he was telling me about. Interesting. Thought you'd be taller.
What is...
Surprisingly, I get
That's-
that a lot.
Who wants? No, who's
One's
taller?
height matters little to one's skill and ability, sir.
You do not need to tell me that.
Oh boy.
Indeed. He looks down at you from this distance, gives you a very charming smile, just goes, well, of course, I have a quest. A mission for you, should you choose to accept it. You see, there's a newcomer to my Colosseum, and they have been causing some problems. They seem to get their kills swiftly, efficiently. Their aim too accurate. Their cut too clean.
That is
I
a problem
believe
now.
them to not be doing so with their own natural-born ability.
Magical assistance, perhaps?
They bear a strange mark on the back of their left hand, one I've never seen before. I think they've called upon some power they shouldn't possess, struck a deal they shouldn't have made, and are now using that deal to beat everything I throw their way. It's dishonorable. And so when I was told that a group of adventurers such as yourself, capable, impressive, quite flashy, would be coming, I thought who better to send to the Colosseum to deal with my little problem.
In what manner are you needing us to deal with the problem?
I'll leave that to your discretion. Convince him to stop using these nefarious powers, or kill him. Regardless of what you do, you will do so within the confines of my arena. Though, of course, I cannot just send you up against the reigning champion. You will have to pass another small test. Also, within my arena.
So we're your sport.
You're my entertainment. And you happen to be dealing with a problem. And I'll love to see you do your thing.
Hey, well, Planos, good luck.
You're making a name for yourself, I've heard. To do so, you'll find no better place than my Colosseum.
Fine.
For me, thank you.
I have an aversion to unnecessary violence, so perhaps my friends can participate and I'll just, be part of the medical team.
I second that.
You will be within the arena if you wish to not be harmed. Then play the role of a coward and hide.
My aversion to violence is not born out of cowardice.
It seems it's all in, or we're all out.
Well,
I hate to inform you, I don't believe no is truly an option.
Very well.
I guess not.
I'll do what's required.
You are nobodies. With
Yes.
no story, no legend, no myth. No one fears your name, no one respects you. You will not find work in this city outside of my offer, I assure you that.
I'm not going against it.
Not saying no.
No, we'll do it. It's fine.
Well,
We
we
I'm
don't
glad
can,
you
He
could see
does.
reason.
Yeah, though.
we can test out our new weapons.
Nuts. Nuts. Shine it. Not let.
Well, we just
No.
went to a blacksmith and got some new weapons.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
If you're looking to make a name for yourself, I'd recommend you show everything you have.
We'll
Fine.
see.
Show them what you're capable of,
Then
and you
who's
will
that?
have jobs flowing in. He turns, he goes, well, the arena opens in about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. No, my God. All right.
But you may take a day to rest if you need.
Do we need that?
Well,
I'm
we
sure
had
the champion
several.
will still be the champion when you awaken.
We had several camp days, so everybody who's down HP shouldn't be anymore.
Well, no. We had several extended short rests. We have not
Yeah.
yet taken a long.
But people have hit die.
Yeah, we're using a hit die for literally 1 HP on the 2 people who are down HP.
Oh, you're only down 1. Okay.
Lenos and Iris are both down a single HP.
Well,
Thanos is
Somnus is
fine.
also down HP.
Somnus is down 1 HP.
Wow, okay, guys. Good stuff. Do we
We're
want to
doing
rest or
great.
do we want to... It's up to you. I have...
We don't need to.
Well, Asa has no spell slots.
Yeah, that is shit.
Then
Yeah,
we should
then-
take your day.
Okay. Let's take the
Let's take a
day.
day.
I need to
Let's take a
prepare.
day.
All right.
We could go. We could look at the arena, see our enemy, see what he's
There's
up to.
also
what
plenty
he can
of
do.
shops and other places to go in town.
I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Okay.
There are 2
Oh, good.
taverns.
Let's go shopping.
With what money?
I have
You're
money.
broke?
Do you need to borrow money?
Sorry. I'm
He goes-
not going.
You see, Tunnelman looks across the counter, across the table, just goes, if you are in need of funds, and I know you are taking my quest, I will impart on you coin.
No needs.
He said go
A
ahead.
payment in advance.
No needs.
Half now, half when the job is done.
If people wanted to get something, I would say take it.
We'll
You've
take
taken
your
the job
generous
already.
offer. Thank you.
I shall be the one to handle the money.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, he looks across, he goes, 5 of you. Here. Hands you a bag of 50 gold.
Okay. I will.
Wow, okay, that's half? Wow, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
10
Nice
gold to
job.
each of you.
Damn,
I
okay.
put some money to all of my friends.
Perfect, I will add it to your sheets.
I'm
Just
feeling a
ching.
little bit better about this. Not saying that my morals can be bought with money, but
But they
it
have
definitely
been.
helps soften the blow.
But they have been, have they not?
Yeah, I
Good
was
job.
gonna say, I want to say that is not a lot
Yeah.
of money to Somnus.
It's not a lot of money. It's not that much to Asa, but
For me,
Oh.
it is
Not that much to Iris either.
Not that much of a meeting.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
There are many places to shop around Aurelion's Wake.
And
There is the general goods store, Soot and Salt.
what and salt.
There
What?
is a store, Whisper and Wick.
I have a question first before we go out shopping. What are the rules for the Colosseum?
Put on a good show.
That's it. So you can like cast spells and heal people and
If it makes a good show.
okay.
If you entertain the audience.
Ooh. Audience chat.
Yeah, he
Good.
gets up on stage and he's like, "Hello, chat!" to all of the people in the stands. Yeah.
Greetings,
Get
NPCs
your
and
prize
bystanders.
subs ready.
Have your pog champs ready.
Yes. Can we get a poggers? No. There is
Let's get a hype train
Whisper and
rolling.
Wick, which deals in some magical stuff. Ash and Echo, which deals in armor and weaponry. Needle and Flight, which is a Fletcher. And Hemlock and Thread, which is for clothing.
I may need to go to the Fletcher. Be able to pick up some arrowheads. Possibly.
I would like to go to the Colosseum and check it out.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
will give my gold to my friends. I have six. What? How much?
I'm joining the Iris.
Okay.
Shall we
My
go to
gold-
the Colosseum first then?
Sure, yeah.
Alright.
I just want to check out our opponent. Maybe see some weak points.
Good, it has a train.
To the Colosseum we go.
Hmm.
You... Yes. More rainbows! Yes, indeed. More rainbows.
It's foggy.
Is
You go to the
Never
Colosseum.
change, Sumnus.
Never change.
Never
Never
change, Sumnus.
change.
Never change.
Okay.
The Colosseum, as you enter, erupts into cheers. It takes you about an hour to get into town, wind your way through the streets, get to the Colosseum, and by the time you arrive, you can see that people are very energetic. You see blood, weapons thrown. You see sitting in the throne, Talaman, looking down at the proceedings. And you see one
Get there
man.
before we did.
Yes, means.
How powerful do you think this man is?
Well,
Probably
probably
like-
the guild hall is probably attached to the Colosseum, so he went through the staff area, and we had to go out, around, and in through
Oh
the.
no, Guildhall is a solid mile outside of the city.
He sprinted.
He must have a horse.
Probably
Yes,
has.
he specifically, you watched him go away on a ghost horse. He has a phantom steed
Ah, there you go.
spell.
Ghost.
Going ghost.
You already seen a ghost, Planos.
Yes, that's true. He looks down at the proceedings, and you see one man who sticks out over the rest. He is shirtless, completely shredded. You see he has what looks to be a direwolf pelt thrown over his back. He wears a helmet. The eye slits kind of come down, make him look angry, and then go all the way down to the bottom of the helmet. But beyond what you can see, there is nothing. No facial features beneath that helmet. Just darkness. You watch him completely weaponless approach a warrior who currently is armed with a spear. This warrior comes forward, lifts the spear, goes for the jab. You watch him smack the weapon to the right, grab this man by the throat, lift him into the air, and slam him down on the ground.
Huh.
He turns to walk away, putting out his arms as he goes to do a small circle. As the other man is starting to get up, he reaches for the weapon. You watch him knee him in the side of the jaw. He
That
spits.
looks like it dislocated.
I don't think he'll
He
survive.
turns.
Oh, you can survive that, but
Well, what is coming next? I don't think you can survive.
probably not.
He turns. He looks up. And you watch the man with the helmet punch, grab, wham, headbutt with such strength you can hear just the crack over the sound of the cheering.
That's a fracture,
and
for sure.
screams. You
That's a
watch
brain.
the man fall back. The helmeted man turns, looks to the crowd, raises one hand.
We able to get a look at all at the symbol on his left hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a decent look if you give me a perception check that is relatively high.
I'll do it
You
too.
see him thumb out.
Can I have
Yes, I would.
Caduceus give me the help action?
No.
He's skilled in perception.
Then yes.
Oh, then yes. Okay, hold on. Just in case I get better. 21 is really good. We'll take
I
the
think that's
21.
it.
We'll take the 21.
The crowd calls for bloodshed as he lifts the thumb up, kicks the spear at his foot. It flies up. He grabs it, turns, flips upside down, and drives it into the man's leg.
He was going for the killing blow. He would have hit the chest.
He
And
will-
unless he was, he
Welcome
might
to
have nicked the
entertainment.
artery.
It's not about killing, it's about putting on a show.
Or they thrive on torturing others.
That's how this
This
goes.
is why I don't like this kind of event.
He turns, and you hear his voice ring out. Live or die, his life is over. He turns and walks, and you hear the cheering, and he enters one of the side doors. And as it slams shut, you see Donovan shaking his head, looking down. He makes a gesture with his hand, and you see people come out, pull, and just sort of drag the poor man away.
Mhm.
I got a
That's
21.
what we're up against.
Perfect. You see a strange symbol. It's almost like a helmet, but the kind of downward nose part looks almost like that of a spear. And beneath the helmet is the visage of a wolf.
Is that a symbol I recognize, or will I have to make a check for it?
It is not a symbol you recognize.
Oh, baby. 24.
Even
Give
with a
me all
24,
the deets.
it is clearly mimicking the symbology of the pantheon that you are aware of, but it matches no known symbol.
So, either a foreign deity or some kind of demonic or infernal being that is mimicking the powers of one of our pantheon.
Perhaps.
betrayed god.
Maybe
Interesting, but also concerning.
very.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, stuff. That's all I got from him.
So that's the guy we have to go up against?
Seems so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should sit together tonight and think on a plan.
That would be wise.
But first, some shopping.
Yes.
Yes.
Where would we like to go shopping?
Well, I just wanted more arrows.
Yeah.
Perfect. We will make our way
Go to the Fletcher first.
to Needle in Flight.
Needle in flight.
You step in to this rather quaint building, tucked in between two larger, nicer establishments. You see a man. He has slightly pointed ears, not overly so, like many elves you know.
Looks at some, just looks at him. Not elf. Okay.
Elf, probably.
He is sitting there currently, like, carving a piece of wood behind the counter. You can see rows of feathers, bundles of blackened wood shafts, completed arrows behind the counter. You could see where he has arrowheads for sale. Pretty much everything you could need. There are bows as well, put up on display.
Like a hardware store, everything's in little bins, all color coordinated and size matched.
Yeah, very, very specifically organized.
Right.
This man, and as he finishes, kind of grabs and and he puts it down and he looks to the rest of you and he goes, "Hi,
Hello.
Afternoon.
Greetings.
welcome to Needle and Flight. My name is Talus, Talus Ray.
Greetings, Tellus.
Yes, most people just call me Talus. I mean, I suppose you could call me. Better not. What can I do for you? I'm assuming you need arrows. Right, that would make sense. Shit, sorry. Probably arrows. I mean, unless you need bows. Or wood polish? Or wood carver's kit?
Relax, friend. Relax.
Calm down a minute.
Are you okay?
You seem high strung. Pardon the pun.
It's funny. No, well...
Very
yes,
funny.
there's... Well... No, you're my second group of customers for the day. And I'm just sort of, I guess, a little worried. Is all. It was. He takes a moment. catches his breath.
I'm just gonna
Focus.
drop this here.
Ah,
Just gonna drop
sorry.
that there.
My my first group. Insight. He is flustered as
Yeah.
hell.
Like,
He is,
flustered in what way?
Like, you can very clearly see that you walked in on him trying to calm himself for recovering from something, and he is not
Okay.
fully there yet. As he
I'm
just kind
just
of goes,
gonna
"Sorry,
put
what
like a
can I
little
get for
aroma bag that's like calming herbs, and I'm just gonna slide that over to him. You just hold on to that.
Wonderful. I suppose you asked me a question. I did not answer your question. There was a previous group of buyers who came in recently, and one of them was an archer and knew a lot about the craft, and she was just wonderful, and just got a little panicky. It's, you know how it is.
Mm.
But that should
Standing in the
not
back.
should not I should be professional.
Would be wise.
Okay.
I was sweet on a girl from my village once. Didn't go well. My
Poor
advice was not good.
Edges.
No,
Oh
no,
no!
I don't believe this
Tragic
either.
backstory.
Because
Poor
I'm
Edges.
sure, she's with a group, and it's
Well.
a whole.
One of my sisters didn't help, but
We
Mm.
never know till you ask.
That's a
true.
good point.
True.
Yes, I suppose I should, as my shot would imply, take my shot. But I don't know. It's just like there might have been something, but there might not have been something. And I'm not very good at reading the signs, and
You're overthinking.
I mean maybe, but
You rather want to know
yeah.
or forever question it.
Well, like if I know, then there's no chance. There's
Who
no
says
chance
there's
of a
no
maybe. Well, I suppose there's currently a chance that it's a yes, but if I know when it's a no, then there's no chance that it's a yes, and then I'm sad.
Then
And
you
it's
don't
also,
have to
even
get
if she
hung up
says,
on it.
even if she says yes, and what, I
Believe
take
me
her
as
out
I
tonight
said.
from the city, she's an adventurer. She's going to be gone for weeks, potentially at a time.
Hmm.
It's doomed, I tell you. Unless, sorry, you
Yes.
came here to buy goods. Allow me to sell you some goods.
Yes, well, take it from me. It is better to know than to not know. Is all I can say on that matter. For another matter, though, I would like to buy some arrowheads.
All right. Yes, of course. He kind of steps out and he goes, I keep them over here. I think organized by size. I'm assuming you know the size that you need.
I would say yes.
Okay,
course.
perfect.
Can I use my feature metal magic and this just to see if there's any like rarer types of arrowheads here?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check to see how thoroughly you check. Really.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we're not skilled in investigation. That's okay though.
You can do it.
10.
10, yeah. You give it a good look through. No, not amongst the others. This Talus seems like he is particular enough to have not missed such a thing.
Okay. These are made of high quality steel. You probably want these.
They do look good. I pick one out and test its sharpness and just feel the tip.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. You want to put those arrows together?
Yes, I would like a bundle of these.
Yes, of course. Allow me to. He pulls up a logbook. You are looking for. They are the equivalent of metal scrap. They are a silver apiece.
It's fine. I can take 2 for a gold.
Silver is 10 to a gold.
Oh yes.
10 silver to a gold.
And you have
Oh,
quite a bit.
I have 33 gold.
Yes. You
And-
have, to be clear, 10 fletching. So you
That's
could
10
get
bundles of fishing. Yeah.
10 of these, yeah,
Mm.
for 1 gold, and call it good, and have enough to make some arrows.
Yes. Do I have enough branches? I don't have enough branches, do I?
No, you need to collect some more.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to find decent enough ones.
Yeah, straight enough ones.
Alright.
Ones that are not burled or bent.
You purchase them. He takes the gold piece, puts it neatly into a little counter.
Does he have like already trimmed down shafts and stuff?
Oh yeah, he said.
How
He
many
did,
more
didn't
of
he?
those do you need?
I'll have.
I traded my old quarterstaff for some of those. the unused
Yeah,
quarterstaff.
I'd have to whittle it down to maybe make probably 2 out of that. Maybe 3.
You would need 7 silvers worth.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would like to just spend 7 silver, feel free.
Yes.
All right, perfect. I will
Trade in 1 gold for the
Take
amount of silver
that.
that I need.
take that. You now have 10 of the branches, 10 of the scraps, and 10 of the fletching.
Yay!
Perfect. Can make 10 arrows.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you could make 10 arrows because I think it's each thing is actually for a bundle.
Oh.
Let me look at how many you could potentially craft.
Let's just look.
Here we go. It's 10 per, so 100.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
even better.
You have enough to
Yes.
make 100 arrows, should you need them.
Damn.
Beautiful. That would be perfect.
Nice.
All right.
That's a shit ton of arrows.
It is indeed.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
not going to run out anytime soon.
No. Well, you need it for tomorrow.
Yes.
Hmm.
Maybe
Is there
even
anything
that many
else?
arrows where you're going to be encumbered.
No, it should all
no.
fit in the quiver.
If you need anything else, just
Does wood polish allow you to basically do the maintain weapon craft activity, but on a bow? That does.
I mean, wood carvers comes with it. That was really just flavor.
Ah, gotcha.
But if you have wood carvers, you can maintain.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Do you have
I'm
any
good.
woodcarver's
I
tools?
just wanted to come along with edges.
Would anybody like to
appreciate
purchase
that,
anything
but-
from here?
I don't need anything.
Right? What
Does he sell woodcarver's tools at all?
Yes,
Can I buy some woodcarver's tools?
absolutely.
How much does that? It depends on how much.
That is. Let me pull it up.
Because I know a tool set would be a bit more expensive.
I believe you need them to make the arrows anyways.
Oh yes, that too.
Wood carvers. 1 gold.
Oh, that's more than fine. Yes.
A lot of the kits are on the less expensive side. Just
Some of them are real expensive.
Some of
Yeah,
them are very
like the
expensive.
alchemist supplies and poisoners kit that I need to buy eventually are 50 gold a
Mm.
pop.
And we'll get the
well,
money eventually.
We
Yeah,
will. We will.
There you go. Woodcarvers is yours.
Beautiful.
I left
All
all
right.
my good equipment back home.
As you guys go to head out, he just goes, "Oh, if you happen to see that other group, um,
Describe them a bit better for us.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out.
well, I don't really remember the rest of them, but
Right.
she was very longer hair, green eyes, uh, wore a lot of black leathers, had a longbow across her back."
Okay.
I
We'll
will
keep
keep
an
an eye
eye
out
out
and
for her.
yes.
He kind of lets you leave. Did you? You head out the door.
Oh, wow. What a character. Okay.
All right.
Ah, young love.
What were the other shops you said were around?
There is Hemlock and Thread, Ash and Echo, Whisper and Wick, and Soot and Salt.
I need to stop by Hemlock and Thread real quick.
That's
That is
fine
the
by
clothing
me.
store.
The clothing store.
The clothing.
I need to pick up a new weaver's kit. I spent my last needle and thread that I had on me stitching up somebody. So I keep one just in case. I sewed somebody up.
All right.
Goes
Well, we
with
head
everyone.
into Hemlock and Thread as a group.
Sure.
Perfect. You walk
Follow
into a
everyone.
place that seems very fancy. Like
Oh,
white marble, nice stone, everything is bright. You see dresses and suits and cloaks and everything
Oh,
somebody of a
boy.
higher paycheck could ask for.
I'll stand at the door.
My blood.
You
I'll
see,
go.
just finishing helping somebody and kind of shooing them out the door, this woman in a very nice, maneuverable, it's the best way to describe it, outfit. A mask across her face. It kind of brings like a glitter to that entire section, kind of forcing you to look her in the eyes. As she approaches, she kind of goes, "Ah, yes, hello. What is it
Yeah.
that I can help you with today?"
I need a sewing kit with extra needles, please.
"A sewing kit with extra needles. You have come. Please. You have come for nothing but a sewing kit."
Well,
You fix my
most of the
shirts.
sewing kits that I get from fancy establishments like this have the best quality needles, and I can bend them to my purposes so it makes it easier to stitch up people. Ah,
Ah, I
I
see.
don't
She
sell.
does turn to you, Somnus, as you say, "Can you stitch my shirt?"
That's also why I wanted to get
and
the sewing kit.
oh, hun, no, you need a new shirt. That shirt is so last fall. No. You need a whole new outfit. Come on, come along, come along. She kind of walks up,
Okay.
takes you by the shoulder, and just goes, "You seem to be of rather important birth, are you not?"
The group
Oh dear, here goes the reveal.
around for the people, yes.
"Oh, well, yes. She kind of brings you forward. Just goes, "What is your budget looking like today, my good sir?"
That depends. What's in the season? Because I want to go
Well, it
right.
You just see
Yes.
Asa mouth.
yes.
Don't.
Well, it is summer here in Aurelion's Wake, and as you know, it gets quite hot. And so, typically we use lighter fabrics, silky, sort of, airy, flowy, things where you can really feel the wind catch and, cool you. Things that dry relatively easily if you want to, or are forced into the water.
I want something with light colored, something that makes my hair stand more out.
Lightly colored. I can do lightly colored. Of course. Of course. She like turns. She goes, I have plenty of things that are ready to go. I could tailor them. Just, take a few cuts here, take a few stitches there. I could make them perfectly fit your person. Or we can do custom. And let me tell you, taking a custom order, you would look stunning. You'd be the talk of the town.
I just want to know if this person is actually like wanting to help them look their best, or is just trying to really shill them out of every gold.
It's both. I can tell you right now, without a check, it's both.
Ew.
It's 100% both. Asa's just standing there, has been abandoned by the clerk. It's in the middle of the store, just
And
like.
let me tell you, you seem to be an adventurer. I can see it in your eyes, my good sir. You seem to be a traveling man. So, I can guarantee that this will come with a little bit, especially on special order. I have my friends, of course. I have a few strings to pull within the arcane order. That little short shirt, that little problem. What were you, shot in the chest? Yeah, no, that doesn't look good. What was it? Bullet, arrow?
It was
Really
a bullet.
high speed velocity finger?
It was a bullet. There's an exit wound on the backside.
Ah, yes, so there is. How'd you survive that one? You must be a very
Magic.
good doctor.
Yeah, I am, thank you.
She kind of throws it in the corner. The old shirt. Just kind of, get rid of that. Goodbye.
Let's go.
Yeah, you were completely shirtless. She was taking the shirt off, looked at it, fingered both sides, kind of went, "Oh, yeah, no, that's weird." Threw it in the corner, went, "Goodbye, drab, ew, gross."
It's too late.
Alright.
He's gone. It's too late for him now. He's not gonna have a single copper to his name after this. I feel bad. But at
She
the
goes,
same time,
"Think
it's
about
his own damn fault, so...
Clothes that clean and mend themselves. Never again will you walk into an establishment dirty,
I'm going to
gross.
casually just walk over to the shirt and pick it up.
Yeah, you
just bundle it up and just hold it for them. Just like, okay.
Goes, never again will you have to walk into a place looking like that.
Enchantments are expensive, aren't they? Even if they're just minor ones?
Well, that depends. Again, like I said, I have some strings to pull.
No
Yeah,
pun
out of the
intended.
fabric that we come back and you have to repair it.
No repairs needed. I'm thinking white shirt. Light, glowy. Perhaps maybe a flashy cape. Or something you can throw over yourself. Make an explosive entrance. Make that a little darker, perhaps. A darker cloak. When you take the hood off, the hair pops. Then, go into the pants, thinking brown, maybe a darker black.
Walnut brown would match the skin tone nicely.
Yes, I do agree. That was my thought. She
Why am I entertaining this? Damn it!
turns.
Why are you
starts,
helping
grabbing cuts of
I'm
cloth.
sorry, it just happens.
Very
I can't
baggy.
help
Shirt
it.
open. That needs to be shown to the world.
You're supposed to be a
She just kind
professional.
of gestures
I
vaguely at your chest. And then just goes, "Yes, I think I could do it for roughly, I don't know,
Should add in a sash that's a pop of color around the
50
belt area.
gold.
Damn
I
it.
like that little bit off center. Yes, Perfect. Give you a bit of that cunning rogue sort of look. Ooh, yes, that'll be over you. 50 gold. It's yours.
Jesus Christ.
The same price as an alchemist kit.
You have the money.
30.
I'll throw in an additional small little thing, perhaps. Have you ever had those annoying little pests, and I don't mean your friends, no offense, just sort of all around you in the hotter months? What about an enchantment that repels them?
You just fully know what I need, and you just see what I need. But 50, well, for your work, understandable. I do have it, but not in pockets. How about...
Are you lying?
I send Caduceus over so you can have advantage on deception checks.
I'm not doing deception.
I'm not gonna let you get robbed today.
I take it don't have the pockets.
Okay.
But we can make a deal. I'm good at performing in many ways.
Are you trying to seduce this lady into giving you a discount? What is your intention here?
Maybe.
What?
I just
What?
Lean a bit little in, show my chest a little bit more. Of this popping out, apparently.
You are trying to seduce this tailor into giving you a cheaper price. How many gold coins are you trying to knock off of this price?
15.
15. You are trying to get this down to a 35 gold commission. And in response, you are seducing the tailor.
Yes.
We'll be repeat and exclusive customers.
Because your work is amazing.
Me.
And I have to come back for sure. Because
Give
just
me
it fits me.
a persuasion check.
For shame.
To try with advantage. Persuasion check with advantage.
I don't know how to write.
You're better at deception. Why are you not just lying to them about not having the money? You have advantage. It is more fun. Go for it.
It is
I don't
more
know which
fun.
one it is.
Thank you for the raid, by
persuasion?
the way.
Remembering?
So,
There are a lot of pee.
What a great time for a raid, everybody. Hi, we're seducing a tailor.
Hi, we're seducing a tailor with sex appeal.
Wonderful.
Could be worse.
14. She's
And Asa was not helping.
she
I-
looks at
I'm
you.
sorry.
This woman is not unattractive, to be clear. She's
It's 2 raids. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Oh my god. She
A
Yeah.
kitty.
Yes. He's been bothering me the whole time.
she is masked, to be clear. She is
Bothering
masked.
me
When
the
she
whole
talks,
time.
her teeth,
I'm imagining like
Almost
a
look
bejeweled
sharp.
masquerade mask.
her eyes are striking yellow. Like long black hair,
Yeah.
clothing that are baggy and a little bit open for the season.
Is this
Her
a
skin is a
Yanti
bit
woman
Pale.
or a vampire, perhaps?
She is looking at you, and you have just said, effectively, I have a lot of talents I could show you. Cough, cough, wink, wink. What if we bump it down to 35 gold? She looks at you, thinks on it for a moment. She goes, 40, and you take me out to dinner.
Wow.
If I
Do you-
could choose the place.
Of course.
It's still fucking.
Anything to surprise you?
I just hope you'll be a good host.
It's like a rundown tavern with like drunk goods all over the place in it.
Tonight, then.
Samus has a
Uh,
dang.
That works on our schedule.
It
So
does.
Not really, but. When are you out of work? I'll be sure to be on time.
Whenever you get here.
props to being a business owner.
I promise to not keep you waiting, though.
God
Wonderful.
damn.
You realize that the whole time you've been saying this, she's been getting a little bit closer, and she pulls away and pulls up the measurements that she was taking. And she like starts to walk away and just goes, "I'll get started at once. You can put the gold on the counter." Like,
Just
I
me
will see you later.
Biz are just standing there in the middle of the.
Oh yes, and you.
Hi, yes, I'm still here, regrettably.
She just like kind of goes by the counter, picks up. Just, here, just hands you some spare things.
I will put a gold piece down on the counter. Thank you for your time. I will be returning eventually.
Of course. She turns to Somnus, just goes, and just heads out back, and disappears behind the curtain.
Okay.
So someone picked up my shirt?
I have it.
Just grabbed it.
Half of Somnus's gold is gone. Somnus has now
Fabulous.
purchased. Somnus, you just purchased basically the outfit from your picture.
Yeah.
Which is lovely. And yeah.
I'll just start working on stitching up the holes in that other shirt real quick.
Oh, yes.
Yep. You
Basically
do
helping you
so.
holding it out.
Oh,
You
thank
finish
you.
stitching up the brown shirt, and you're like,
Okay. It's still good and still usable. When we have some extra time later, I'll embroider something nice over the stitches so it's better. Okay. Well,
is there anywhere anyone else would like to go, or are we jumping right to this dinner?
For dinner?
Oh,
we're
yeah.
okay, hold on. We need to. Alright. I am going to ask around, so I'm gonna try to find some, like, couples, younger couples, and ask around if there are any good date places.
I'm not gonna
I'm going to
big
help.
date.
Listen, I might not approve of the methods, and that was the most embarrassing moment of my entire life, but I am
He's
invested
export.
in Somnus's.
You are nothing if not a good friend, and you are willing to help.
Yes, exactly. Also, I'm invested in his second life now, so for better or worse, I'm going to help you.
Well, to be honest, you did start it.
To be honest, he's
With
not
help,
that bad
but
looking.
yes.
With help. Yes.
From Dreamwalker to Slaywalker.
You hear word of the Gilded Fig,
Okay. Is
a
that
very fancy restaurant here in town.
how fancy?
How
It's
fancy
like
and how expensive.
low
Is this
light.
something my
like-
father would have gone
It's
to?
like low light, like candlelit, spiced wine, like fruit glazed meats.
Do they
Like
take walk-ins or do you need to make a reservation?
they take walk-ins.
Okay,
good.
when do they open?
What's the place called again?
The
The Gilded
Gilded
Fig.
Fig.
Gilded Fig, okay.
They
Okay.
would open in like an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, so sometime.
So 5?
4. It would open at 4.
4. Okay. Alright, this is where you're gonna take her. Please don't mess this up because
Do you
I'm
need
also
anyone
going to
dead?
need to be a repeat customer, and if she starts to hate you, then I'm not gonna get my needles anymore. So please,
Who knows? Maybe you can get discounts.
if it goes well, maybe! That's
You
partially
have
why I've
something nice to
invested.
wear, or do you?
I believe I have an extra set of clothes or rope. I don't have a rope.
Yeah, I think you have noble clothing, don't you?
I have fine clothing, but it's
Ah!
my size.
I can fix it real quick. How close are they in build?
I'd say
you don't
probably
mind.
relatively.
I mean, they're
Not
both wide.
wildly different.
I
Alright.
owe you as.
You do.
I crack my fingers. Okay.
And I also
Let's
owe
get
you
to
I
it.
need to know. I need to know what does what is Planos doing during this entire exchange?
Just in the background.
I
Go on.
have just been observing the entire thing. Just
Iris didn't even go in the store.
Planos just doesn't even really know how to engage in this kind of.
J-Prey.
I've just been watching Romance Fly. I've been watching.
Is Planos
That's
like
right,
sitting
Daniel.
there like hovering a
I-
novel in front of him and just flipping the pages slowly, just like trying not to pay attention?
I feel like if he heard, romance going on, I feel like he'd go to probably touch his heart even though he can't, and it just goes through him, and then he just go back to reading the novel.
That's so fucking
But no,
sad.
he's just silently watching because he's not the kind of person to just.
Yeah,
That is
perfect. Perfect. You get into these fine clothings that Edges has given you. Now, they are fine clothings for, I believe, the land that Etches is from.
It's fine.
Which
Yeah.
makes them look
Exotic.
very overly exotic and colorful.
Ooh.
We'll do your hair. I'll let you borrow my whatever the thing is called.
Laurel.
Mhm.
Laurel. That's it. The word escaped me. I'll let you borrow my laurel. It's really nice quality. I'll do your hair. It'll be good. Right?
Perfect. Perfect.
I have perfumes and stuff.
Oh, no, please.
So no
I have a
perfumes.
sense of nose.
Okay.
Also, something smells vaguely like the woods, kind of
Huh.
at all times.
You already kind
like a
of.
nice. It's a decent scent.
Is this because of your Eldrin heritage that you always just kind of smell like the forest in spring?
I think so. Depends on
Okay.
what season it is. No, really.
Ah, well, this can work. We're good. Okay. Didn't think I'd have to do any of this again ever, but it's worth it. Do you want any checks, DM, to see how good?
No, you just go. You do wonderfully.
It's gonna be fun.
This is gonna be great.
I look to Edges. I'm like, so we're gonna go and spy on their date or something, right? To make sure it goes well.
Well, I will certainly be.
Okay.
I could be an escort.
I'm not the most amazing at not standing out, so if you want to take
Yes.
Caduceus with you, that would be great for me.
Would you like to be their bodyguard? That's
Yes.
adorable.
That's because it takes time for her to hide background.
Exactly. I'll be your bodyguard.
I never denied this because I said I do have important people around me.
Trying really hard to not be offended by the fact that she thought you were highborn and completely ignored me.
So,
It's the look.
I mean, didn't even look my way either.
Yes, I
You-
know. It's
Oh, no,
okay.
in the
Understandably.
building.
There's somebody for us
Why would
somewhere,
they go there?
Etches. There's someone for us somewhere.
You loop back an hour later, dressed finely with Iris at your side, dressed
Shield
in
on the
armor.
back.
Yeah, like
Like,
ready
my-
to like guard. Like are you doing the like
Yeah, I'm like,
I
Arms
also did
crossed.
up Iris's hair so she looks tough but also nice, like a well-paid bodyguard.
perfect? Iris, like you like clean up your armor. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna get give it the old spit shine.
Thanos wouldn't
You-
have much to contribute, so I think he would just say, "Good luck."
Wait, does Planos go? I also want to see this, and ask Iris to wear the mask
I could.
to make to make them look even more
Probably
intimidating.
not. He probably wouldn't care that much. But if like they suggest, "Hey, can I
If-
wear your mask?" He probably wouldn't like just say no or anything.
It looked really intimidating for a bodyguard to just be wearing like this big golden mask.
You
That is
want the
completely
mask?
up to you.
Up to you.
Do you want to share a body?
No.
Mm.
It's fun.
And no mask.
This works out because I'm gonna give Caduceus to Etches, and then I'm gonna go to a tavern, so I need somebody to watch me while I go blind and deaf and look through Caduceus.
So
Ah.
you put Planos' mask on. You go blind and deaf. Planos takes your body. We'll get to that
Yep.
in a minute. So
Please take care of my body. I'm delicate.
you let your mind go over into Caduceus.
Yep. Caduceus'
Planos
eyes
takes
change
your
color.
body in a tavern.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Etches is hiding in a bush watching this all go down.
Yep.
Well, I
The
could use
Iris
a costume and
playing
enter
bodyguard.
the restaurant.
True,
He
you
puts on
could.
a costume.
Etches,
costume.
Etches. Please
have
tell
A
me you find a
royal
way.
cobra with you.
Etches,
And you go
please-
into a restaurant like some kind of foreign dignitary with an exotic pet.
Etches,
Yes.
Etches,
Hell
you
yeah.
get dressed. No, I think you should get dressed up in costume, and you should be the vocal entertainment.
Yeah.
Get up on stage and sing. Like,
I don't know. Like, what is
Etches
my
can sing.
performance?
It's only a +2, but come on, that's
No.
better than average.
True.
So, one
As long
way
as
or
I don't have
another.
to actually sing, because I cannot.
no.
No.
You return to the establishment an hour later. You fetch this woman, whose name you have not yet asked,
Oh,
She's not
to be
ready.
clear. True,
I'm just
she's
right.
not.
She didn't even mention her name.
As
That's amazing.
she comes out,
No.
she is dressed in
Nobody
a
asked-
very
you
nice,
didn't ask your name either, to be fair.
like
so-
beautiful, like deep red dress.
Wow.
She comes out, she looks at you, she just kind of goes, likewise. Shall we?
I offer her my arm.
She takes it. She goes,
And
and with
I-
a bodyguard. How fancy.
I will say nothing and just like slowly be like, nod and walk towards where we have to go.
At
Perfect.
a respectable distance.
Yes.
Catches, you
With,
watch
like-
them enter the gilded fig. Yeah. Oh, yes, sir.
I fucking love this about you. You do these funny things and all that.
A table for two.
Yes, please.
Of course. He ushers you into kind of like a nice corner table where you can stand guard just to the side on like a piece of open wall.
Mhm.
You sit down, there's a window, it's overlooking a nice park. It's really nice. There's music. You hear a familiar voice beginning to sing to the music as you turn.
With a dancing
What is your fake name as you are like announced
I'm
over
not sure.
like
Performs in splendor.
I'm just gonna imagine my face is not showing anything, but my hair is just changing color across sharp. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing here?
yeah, white momentarily. Performs in splendor is great.
Performs in splendor, yes.
There you go.
Yes, and you just hear like
Thank
you
you,
see like a
Asa.
wiry mustached man just kind of get up and just be like, attention, we have a guest tonight. Coming from the deserts on the other side of the continent. Our guest performs in splendor is here to wow you all with foreign songs, and you begin singing. And where your performance is not the best, the fact that it is foreign and exotic as best as you can be foreign and exotic, given that you aren't, I think, actually from a very foreign land, just born of people
Well, yes.
from one.
An isolated place, yes.
It is the fact that it is different and unique is what most people seem to be really invested in.
Mhm.
And you see approaching, she sits down, smiles. I don't believe I ever caught your name, good sir.
My apologies. I'm Samus. And with this lovely lady.
She makes a little bit of a show of looking around for this lovely lady that you speak of, before going, oh, I suppose that would be I. I am Veliska.
That's a very beautiful name for a beautiful lady.
Thank you. It was a gift at my first birthday.
That suits you. Very well.
Handpicked by my parents. She lets out a little laugh. She's clearly joking with you. You see a waiter kind of come around and just goes, your menus, and puts them down. You swallow hard as you look down at the prices on this menu.
While I was doing my investigation, if Somnus
It's nothing
seemed like
wild.
it needed extra money,
It's nothing wild.
I have
Okay.
extra money on me.
A meal is like 2 gold.
Oh boy.
Like a nice thing of wine is 1.
That's
You
so
think
good.
between the two of them, between the two of you, if you don't get dessert, which if you do, you're probably looking at 5 to 10 gold.
So,
Still a
500
discount. Still a discount if you're a
that's
little cheap.
$500 meal right there.
Um,
Equivalent of.
Hopefully I can get a little bit of recompense back from being the entertainment.
yes, you probably will be paid.
Mm.
You also probably get a free meal
I
or
bet you
something.
get something, yes.
wear Gordon Ramsay's clothes.
Yeah, you.
It's like
you hear
small bites for like.
For our starters tonight, may I direct your attention to the fig-wrapped ash-smoked cheese, or the braised crab claws, or perhaps the midnight olives and ember bread. Our sage ghost soup is exquisite as well. Each of those, I feel like, would complement. He kind of gestures and seems to be waiting for you to choose something.
Also, the sound of the bread sounds.
The midnight olives and ember bread, of course. She looks up and just goes, I'll take the braised claws. Yes, of course, Melody. And to drink, and looking down at the menu, you see they have velvet wine. is the first thing on the menu, and then basilisk bitters, mist root tea.
Go with the wine.
I'll fill it away. What about you?
I'll take the wine as well.
Bring
You see,
over a
of
bottle.
is like fucking
Leaving.
tired of this already.
Yeah, there's
You cannot show any emotion.
I know.
Keep it in.
Do not
I'll let you
lock
vent
in.
later.
you.
I'm looking in on this performance. I'm doing.
How?
Hell yeah.
How? No, we're getting into the deep of this.
Oh.
This is character building.
I wrote it in my notes. This is an event that will be remembered on paper.
Can I get
And
like a
on
persuasion check with
And on
advantage? You're
three.
paying, things are good. You know, you're having some small talk.
My hand
The same
italicized. Very fancy.
Yeah, persuasion, same check with advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, 16. You're making small talk, right? I'm assuming you're telling her like, "Oh yeah, I travel." You're not getting into like the deep of your life. And she's kind of telling you about how like, "Oh yeah, she came from across the sea, decided to come here, open up a store. The people back home, they just never understood. They didn't see the vision when it came to creating fine clothing. They were all, yes, but is this going to kill our enemies?" And I was all, is that all you have to think of?
So right. Clothing is a way to
It
express
tells a
us.
story, exactly.
Is there a
It's-
cringe thing I can roll here?
It's either a Constitution save or a Wisdom
I'm
save.
gonna
Your
yeah,
choice.
yeah.
do a
Wisdom
Constitution
save,
save.
probably.
Yeah, the food is brought forward.
One is a more physical cringe, and the other is a more mental cringe.
You are
Physical
given
Discretion.
dense bread that was baked, they claim, over coals
Put it in.
from the temple. So, like, holy fire,
Holding it.
like,
Is that sacrilege?
coals. You don't know. The cured olives, it is lovely. You see placed in front of her are these, like, brined claws. She's like, taking the tools and like breaking them up and like pulling out the meat. Seems lovely, both of your meals. You eat it. She like offers you a piece of the crab.
I'll take it there.
You take it. Yeah, it is lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Return the
do you
gesture
do
in
you take it from
kind.
her, or do you let her like on the end of the fork like feed it to you?
Let's. The second option, yeah.
Second, perfect.
And then
Perfect.
return it in kind.
Overly romantic. Yeah, you're like, oh, try the olive and bread, and she's like, lovely. You get to the. She seems to love it. You get to the mains. And she's looking over.
Dude,
the
good,
We're
I'm-
holding it in. We're
I'm
holding it in.
We're holding it. We're holding it. We're
You
holding
are a
it.
professional. You
We're
are a
holding
professional.
All right. For
so
our
proud of you.
mains tonight, we have the half pit lamb.
I'm not trying to
with
cringe,
wild
it's
steak.
crazy.
We have the duelist's cut, the fire scourge fowl, or if you're looking for a more meatless option, we have the moonshade risotto.
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 Risotto. I have a thing to do. I need to be right back just quick.
Of course.
Is
The
the chef?
duelist's cut is a flank of drake steak.
Oh my god.
You know,
My money works,
dragon.
Prince. I'm gonna go for a steak.
Perfect. You're like duelist cut. You see, it is a seared slab of drake flank, cross-hatched with a swordmaster's scar. Looks really cool. On the menu. There's
Bone
a
in.
warning. No substitutions. You're like, cool, I'll have that.
Is it bone
She
in
goes,
or?
The risotto, of course. Sure.
I'm just trying to
Nice
picture it.
bone. Nice bone. Very good. The food comes a little bit later. Some more small talk, some niceties. Placed down. It looks wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. You dig into it. Eventually she looks up to you and she goes, So, adventurer. And judging by the appearance of the mark on the back of your hand, claimed by a god.
Mine is covered.
Yes.
Got gloves on.
No, I think the medic.
She reaches up
Oh.
and pulls a little bit of the dress aside, and you can see what looks to be the mark of a head of a snake. And she pulls up the sleeve of her dress, and you can see where it ends, the tail ends, down near her hand. She just goes, I too
Do I
was
recognize
chosen.
it?
Give me a religion check.
Hmm.
Need help?
Huh?
Do you need help?
Religion. Oh, thank you.
You do. This is not the mark of any god in your pantheon. This is the mark of a deity that goes by a few names. Gormatrog, Jormungandr, Dendar. The serpent that will swallow the world.
Norse and shit.
Now that's a unique mark. I don't see that every day.
No, you see it more often where I'm from. Some
She's
of us
gonna
are
swallow
claimed.
a lot of.
God. God!
Jade! Jade!
Chosen by the swallower, you say?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Well, I kind of swallow.
Oh my god.
She goes,
Too bad she
No,
picked the
yours-
vegetarian option.
different.
Yes.
Can I see it?
Well, of course.
She waits patiently. Do you put your hand up?
Yes.
Not that. The smile.
I look concerned? Question mark.
No, you can't. You're a
I
professional.
can't. I'm a professional. Natural 20 here.
You look stone faced.
Do you
I
bring
look
out?
stone
Do you
faced.
try to bring out the
Hmm.
the Cheshire grin?
I just take a brief breath and let the control of trying to not smell let go and just.
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
the corner of mouth almost to ear on both sides. They kind of look up. You look at her, expecting her to panic. She just kind of gives a little golf clap and just kind of goes, Lovely. I couldn't be certain, but no, you have indeed been claimed by the Shadow Cat. How interesting. You know, you don't see that deity around here very often.
You're the first to recognize it.
Well, it is from my home.
That explains a lot.
Because, you know, I thought you and I shared something. Apparently, it's somewhat of a history.
I take care of one of the children.
No.
Yes. You want to meet Whiskers?
Oh, of course I
Not
do.
in a restaurant.
Too bad.
I'm like,
Show
too
me
much
that.
information, too much information. Oh no.
Do you poof
Yeah.
Whiskers? Perfect. Yeah, Whiskers poof appears with a little bow tie. all sitting all proper, clearly has been licked clean.
Cut to a few minutes ago, the Shadowcat's like, now son,
Now, son,
here you
you're
go.
going to meet someone very important. Like, you must give a good first impression. Yes, she just kind of, oh, how lovely. That's glorious. Mate, she gives like a little scrack. She goes, oh. Well, she turns to look at you. She smiles. You can see her teeth are sharp. You can see her grin a little bit wider, kind of revealing that full changed nature of her yellow eyes. She is also maskless at the moment,
She's a
which you had
Yanti!
not seen. And you can see where the mask would have been.
She's a snake!
Little patches of scales
Knew
around her eyes. She just... You are full of surprises. The food is brought, of course, before this conversation begins, and she only now begins to consume it. Are you going for the dessert?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're like, I'm having a good time.
I'm getting it.
Poor Iris. She's like, damn it, now I have to be here like another half an hour.
You are given three things. The classical gilded fig port, the glacier fruit sorbet, or the sugar burnt filter.
I'm on to like my third.
Yeah, you're on to... No, you're on till you're like 12 at this point. You're like, I really hope they don't notice that I'm just singing a lullaby in my native tongue. Like...
Caduceus keeps bringing you like water in between sets.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Would you like to go for the
sorbet.
The sorbet? Perfect. Harvested from high mountain bloom. You are brought. It is very lovely. She gets the sugar burnt filter, which is a custard.
We're good.
Layered.
Good.
Still good. We're still good.
We're still good. We're professional.
Eventually, the meal ends. It's been like 2 hours
Oh my gosh.
of chatting. 2
I've been
hours of
listening to
chatting.
2 hours and like 13 songs.
Yeah, like you extended a few. You like eventually like went back and redid a few and hoped that nobody noticed.
Well, some people have left by now, I'm sure, and crowds have
Oh, yeah.
stopped and filtered in.
By the end of the night, 12 gold is your bill.
I just don't
Just
look at the bill and just pay it.
$1,000.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah.
That is
You
$1,000
just
USD
put it aside.
equivalent.
You put it aside. She looks up to you and just goes, well, Somnus. As she kind of tidies up. Goes, puts out a hand, shall we?
Michelle.
And that will be behind the two.
Yes, behind them.
Still keeping it together. So good.
She takes you on the extended walk back towards her home, leading you through the park and down, showing you the sights. It's lovely. Another like hour later,
Your silent please go unanswered.
she leads you to the door of this rather nice building.
Mike.
She goes,
It's starting to wear off. It's
You're
starting
like,
to wear off.
Good thing you're right at the end. You just have
Yeah.
to like about face for the last for like the goodbye.
Yep.
you're on the doorstep. You're on the doorstep.
Yep.
Watch the
look
street,
beh-
not them.
Yeah, watch the street.
She looks at
They
you.
can't see the vein popping out of your forehead.
She goes, well, dear, it has been a most lovely of nights. I would like to do this again sometime.
I for sure have to draw back that outfit.
Wonderful. Yes, I will get to work on it further first thing in the morning. She stands at the door. What do you do? Do you go, well, good night, turn, leave, do you?
I grab her head and give a kiss on it.
Kiss to the hand, good move.
Leave her wanting
She just goes,
more.
oh, a gentleman. Well, until next we meet, then. Your outfit will be ready in 3 days.
I'll be waiting.
As will I. She turns to head inside. Before she does, she kind of stops, looks over her shoulder. She goes, take this. She produces a red cloth. Tuck it into your shirt pocket. Should you need it, pull out like this, drape it over, and let it be seen.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. She steps inside the rather large estate,
What does it mean?
closes the door behind her, leaving you and Iris alone
Oh
in the
my
street. And then she's still singing back at the restaurant as his shift ends in like another 50 minutes.
Alright.
Get out of here.
That was torture.
Get out of
The
here.
chill air. At least chiller than it was before.
7:15 now.
Yeah.
Well,
We're not doing that for everyone that we meet, right?
Sorry?
We're not doing that for everyone that you want.
No promises.
Well, I will not be your bodyguard. That was torture.
Oh, I thought you were having fun.
No.
We also had good, very beautiful nights.
Yes. I am trained that way.
Did you
But that was
have like a little did you have like a little box of leftovers from each meal that you now like give to Iris? So that Iris is gonna have a little bit as payment.
Yeah.
I give it back. Let me not remember that night. I will give it to someone else. I will give it to Edges maybe.
It smells really good.
Too fucking bad. Doesn't want to remember anything of that.
I'll
Perfect.
pay you dinner at the inn. For the trouble.
Sorry?
I'll pay for your dinner at the inn.
It's fine. At least you could have heard Edges. I was listening to Edges the whole time.
Oh, that was Etches.
Yes.
keep it on
Are
brand.
you there?
Realize.
Keep it
Sounded
on
familiar.
brand.
That
Oh.
name sounded familiar.
You are something.
Thank you.
It's-
He's a good shot.
No, you just took your shot.
Yeah.
Across town,
To the chest.
while this is happening.
And her.
Oh, Planos.
Planos in Asa's
I-
body.
You, for
Roman.
the first time, feel as Asa puts on the mask. You feel their
And then I
presence
completely shift my
leave.
consciousness out. Bye! I'm in my snake now.
And
Discord called sound effect.
for for a moment, here I got you.
You have full reign of my body.
That's
Asa
how Asa
is left.
manages.
Asa has left the chat.
And you are sitting
This should be
in
this would be a first.
which of two taverns? The two taverns that you know of within town are the Drunken Laurel and the Broken Bell.
Which is closer?
Both are about an equal distance.
Which is closer
am I-
to the place that the Gilded Fig.
The Drunken Laurel.
I'll go there.
It's bustling, bright. You see there are people in armor drinking. There are, it's rowdy. People are cheering. People playing games, laughing heartily. And all of a sudden, for the first time, you realize
How tall is
You have-
Planos normally?
a body. I feel like he's like 5'10".
Oh, I thought he was bigger.
Planos?
I mean,
I
his
feel like you
token
can
is
choose how tall
imposing.
he is.
No, I stay the same height.
Which is how tall, I suppose.
I would say 5'10".
Okay, so Asa's 5'5", so it's not that different. I thought you were like 6.5 feet tall.
I mean, I
Or
could
something
be.
crazy.
He does.
You-
In the picture, he does look like he could be that tall.
That's what I was assuming. Your token is imposing as
I mean,
hell.
I don't even think me and Sonatas even worked out a height. I think that was
No,
one of the
you
things.
could just kind of pick one.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, Asa's a short king.
But anyway, I guess.
You have a body.
You know,
Does
It's
that mean I am
blue.
experiencing all my 5 senses again?
Yeah. You can touch, and you reach up and you take the mask off.
Am I okay?
And you put it to your side, hook it to your belt. The body's
yeah, I
yours.
completely
now.
left. So yeah, you're good. You have
You've
3
got
hours.
4. Yeah, you've got. Yeah, 3 hours with this body.
I
You are at this tavern.
am a little overwhelmed
little
at
hungry.
first by all the noise, smells, feelings, but I knew that my
you get
friend.
this vague feeling like you gotta piss. You're like, whoa, this is wild.
But Aza
You also
wants
feel
a drink,
intense,
so.
holy energy, just all the time.
But I remember Aza wants a drink, so I am, as much as I'm overwhelmed and feel very joyful, but just overwhelmed mostly for the part, I am going to fulfill my promise and go to the bar.
Yeah. You go to the bar. Behind the counter is a muscular man who just kind of looks at you. He's bald. He goes, "Gonna get for you."
Alcohol, please.
Sure, but what kind? You looking for beer, meat, whiskey, liquor?
Does Thanos sound like Asa, or does Thanos sound like Thanos?
I think Planos. I think
He
Planos sounds
Immediately
like
look to the
Asa
left is the one
trying to do Planos' voice.
Oh.
So it's like a deeper, like Asa, but with a deeper voice. You
So
look to
I-
your left. Yeah.
Is someone there already drinking?
Yeah. There is a woman with a lute, rather a lyre, strung across her back.
I just point
She's
to
drunk.
her drink and I'm like, Oh, alcohol.
He goes, "That's
That.
water." Oh, but I can get you vodka. It looks the same. If that's what you're.
Yes.
All right.
Please.
I
Would you
can
like
never
it
go to
to-
this tavern.
Okay,
Never.
sure. He
Can
Good
never,
not a bad
over,
plan.
comes back out. He goes. He
can never
goes.
go to this tavern.
He goes.
Ever.
2 silver, please.
I look in Oz's pocket.
Yep.
Oh
you
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have.
you pull gold out.
I have 37 gold. So yep.
You put it down. He'll hand you the difference.
Okay.
You put down this cup of clear liquid.
I take it and just trying to mimic the person to my left. I'm going to attempt
They're
to
just kind of
drink.
sipping their water. Yeah, you take a sip. Doesn't taste like much. It burns. It burns, but it doesn't taste like much. It's kind of a nice burn.
Asa has a pretty good tolerance.
Oh,
You're like, oh, that's decent. He goes, would you like anything to eat with that? Drinking on an empty stomach's not a great idea, friend. We got steak, leek, potato. Hearty meal, if you like.
What you recommend?
I mean, yeah, it's what I eat every night. Have the chef make me up something.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, let me tell you, she's our chef, my wife. Wonderful, very good at cooking. I mean, obviously, is no it's not the Gilded Fig that you're going to.
Was the chef at the Gilded Fig a minotaur named Gordon Ramsay?
No. The chef at the Gilded Fig was named Chef Eris Bavel, named after the planet. The fucking bitch. But no,
But,
she just goes, no.
Yeah, I order what he recommends.
Perfect, of course. Yeah, he puts it out. A few minutes later, it's brought out to you. It is a nice steak, potatoes, cooked various greens.
Oh,
Seed
I
season. Perhaps
bet
onion.
the smell is intoxicating.
Oh, for somebody who has never lived, it's you have lived today. You're sure. You're like, man, this is great.
I'm going to
Devour.
You see the person
Take
next
the
to you
steak.
kind of starting to look at you, and they just kind of mimic like fork and knife, and like
Yeah. I'm going to take the bite.
you go.
Asa has no food allergies, so you're good.
Flashes of images, something, sight, smells. A man
Ah,
sitting at a table, beard, long hair, sunken eyes, looks to you. Next to him, a woman. She's beautiful. Like, she looks like she could be Psalmist's mother. The color in her hair. Yeah. You almost hear the voice. Eat your green, son. You don't need it. And just, oh, come on. He doesn't have to eat them all if he doesn't want to. You just hear, we named him Planos. He must get big and strong to fit the name. Just, oh, dearest husband mine, when will you learn you cannot force anyone to do anything? You couldn't force me down here. No, I had to convince you to come willingly. Yes, by being a gentleman. Now what do you say to our son? Planos. He looks over and In this vision, you see an empty plate. Proud of you, boy. I'm proud. You feel warmth as you kind of snap back to this home-cooked meal in front of you. You remember for a brief moment your parents. You recognize two of those statues from his manor.
My mom and dad. With tears streaming down my face, I'm gonna scarf down that food
Oh no.
Oh,
like an
yeah.
animal.
You do. You start devouring. You think about it. One of those statues
We can never go to this tavern.
had a name. Boromir.
V or F.
V. You looked to the back of your hand. Right. The symbol. The god of the dead. That must be your father.
Damn.
I have a lot to process. And after finishing my meal, I am going to order some more vodka.
Yeah. Absolutely. In
And-
total, how much are you willing to spend from Oz's pocket on tonight?
I don't mind. You can go
So
ahead.
after
The
like
silver?
the fourth drink, I kind of forget about how I'm supposed to be taking care of this body and just
You're
kind
fine.
of lose myself in the sauce.
I'll survive.
Yeah, great. So you're telling me you get blackout.
Oh no.
Is that what you're telling me?
It's okay, it's
almost
okay,
accurate.
it's okay.
As soon as I reach a certain limit, I would wander their
Also,
body.
you can't
I start
return
wandering down
to
the
your
streets
body.
like a zombie until I can reach the campsite.
I imagine this is after like Etches is done wrapping up his music, so a little
Mhm.
bit later after Somnus
Yeah.
and Iris left. So, Asa inside the body of Caduceus, you can tell I'm in there because Caduceus's normally all black eyes are gold like Asa's. Kind of has like a as panicked look as a snake can get. Looks up at you, Etches, and is like.
I'm sorry, Master, I don't speak snake.
So wait, is everyone back at camp now?
No, we're you're blackout. Etches and Asa in snake form are at the restaurant. I imagine Iris and Somnus are returning to the tavern.
Caduceus is a very smart snake. Can I like try to grip like a pen or something and try to write as a snake?
No.
No, I try. It's just
You
long.
eventually return to the tavern. You all get back to the tavern.
And I
And you go to rest.
don't know what to do.
The following morning.
I'm stuck in Caduceus all night.
No.
Oh, okay.
The following morning. Asa, you wake up in your own body.
Where?
Where?
You
I wandered
wake
back to the
up.
campsite, to be fair.
No, you did not.
No, you don't get to
I
choose
do-
where you wander. When
You
Well, no, I
wake
didn't say I
up.
was gonna black out. I'd say I know a limit to
In-
where I
Yeah.
would walk back like a zombie.
How would you
whatever.
know a limit?
You do
You're
not
in a
know a
foreign
limit.
body.
You're right,
you do
actually.
not know the
You
limit.
don't know a
Is
limit. Alright.
Planos
You-
still there, or did Planos leave eventually?
Planos' mask
I would still be there.
is attached to your hip.
Okay.
You wake up within the Concordium Basilia,
Oh.
What?
which
Oh,
is the
great.
sprawling temple complex. Specifically, you wake up in front of a shrine to Voromir.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of
How much pain am I in?
quite. There is blood on you.
Oh.
It's not yours.
Uh-oh.
Panic.
So
Okay.
Planos
have
may or
some
may not have started a
bruises.
bar fight.
You have some bruises.
Oh.
You are not in your clothing.
Oh. Where's my stuff?
No, what the
Oh dear.
You check your coin purse. There's copper, silver, few extra gold.
You extra gold.
Extra! Is anything broken? Or am I just bruised?
You don't have any of your stuff on you.
Yeah, but I can check
you
my
left it in
bones.
Yeah.
Am I in pieces or am I just bruised?
You're just bruised.
Ow.
You get up and turn, and you see one of the priests, you presume of Voromir, just goes, "Oh, good. I won't have to dig a grave."
Okay.
As he turns, he goes,
Explain.
"Eventful night."
Please explain everything to me. I lent my body to my reborn friend. I kind
You
of
need
tap
not
at the
make
mask.
excuses. He goes,
No.
"You came in here, rambling, shouting,
About
something about, do you know who my father is? You
Oh,
trashed
boy.
the temple." He gestures around.
whose
Uh,
blood?
You came in rambling about how you were jumped by some members of what you said was the mask.
Oh,
Hmm.
I, a healing man. I will not angry with my friend. I grab Planos' mask and I scream at him.
You hear a, excuse me, before you lose yourself in your rage.
I'm okay.
And you see another priest kind of walks around and just goes, you are wounded, and we have found the site of the attack, and the people that attacked you are in far worse shape. You should consider yourself lucky.
Okay. Planos?
Planos, you wake up, and as you do, we're going to take a break.
Ah! What did you do?
We'll be
Well,
back.
I drank a lot, and I don't remember.
It's just the concerned face of, and what did you do?
And we will be back. We will see whether we are back.
Or we went session early again.
We will see. We will discuss off stream if we will be back
Yes.
next week or in 30 or 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
Stay
We'll be
tuned.
back.
We'll be back.
See you soon. Ha.
We'll be back
We'll be back. I'll be back.
after these messages.
Alright, chat, we have decided to go and end the session here. That was a fun one, that's for sure.
Yep.
Nothing was planned, it seems like, so...
It's so the fact!
No.
No, you
I'm
guys,
sorry.
you guys did my favorite thing. I'm very happy.
Yeah. Well, hope everyone enjoyed this session. I'm looking forward to next week.
Leaving it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Well. What the fuck?
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good day.
Have a good day.
Give all your homies some kisses. Tuck them in. Tell the homies you love them. You know all the good
Yeah.
stuff you should do to your homies.
I'm someone asked for a discount again soon.
My
I'm glad you
That's
guys
right.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Sadix, thank you so much for watching the
Yes.
whole thing. Appreciate it. And for
Oh,
everyone that
you
is
guys are
looking,
great.
except.
Yep. Alright.
Good night.
Alright. Alright, I guess this is where we end off. Alright. I'll
This is
see you guys
where-
another day.
This is where the pickle get picked.
This is where Pickle Rick get pickled Rick.
This is where
The Rick got
onion
pickled.
gets punioned.
That's how the pickle pickles.
That's
Hmm,
how
but That's just
Pickle
how the
jar
crumbles
gets
get cookied. Yes.
where are we going?
I don't know.
How do you think I care about?
I haven't
got
muted
paid.
us at all, and I love it.
Oh, great.
I want to fuck dudes.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What?
Huh?
Shush.
Leave some for the rest
Anyway,
of
I
us.
think I'm gonna take off
What
now.
happened?
Okay, bye.
Okay.
You
Did you guys say
Fun
something?
sesh.
No.
See you
Okay,
next
bye.
time.
I
See
think
ya.
I heard somebody say that they were.
Okay, bye.
they were
Bye.
Superman.
Bye.
Bye.
And
Oh my god,
Oh, that was
fine.
me.